Hello. Okay, this is a twin flame message, and this is about the masculine. Okay, so what I'm getting is that he feels like he's not good enough for you, and that makes him self-sabotage. He ran to a karmic because he thought he was being set up as a cruel joke. He has a lot of insecurity around him internally. Like, he just feels like his mother was mean to him, or his father, and love was conditional. So when you gave him genuine love, he thought it was a joke. He thought it was a cruel joke. He's used to being treated like crap. But what he doesn't understand is that God, spirit, universe, whatever you want to call it, literally made you for him and him for you. He is the love of your life, and you are the love of his life, whether he wants to admit it or not. But he takes you for granted. He waits. He's that which is self-sabotage. He people pleases other people like the karmic, and puts these people above you because in his head he's trapped in a cycle that he's not choosing himself first. He's not choosing his well-being, his physical, emotional, or spiritual health, his mental health. It's a trap that is basically set by him catering to another person and their needs, sacrificing his own needs himself, abandoning himself, and choosing others' well-being over his own, making other people more important to him. Like, instead of doing things for himself, he's literally going off and doing things for the karmic, worried about their finances instead of his own, worried about their lives and their well-being and everything about them. He's over-giving. He's people-pleasing. And before you know it, his whole life is gone. He has zero boundaries. He doesn't respect himself. He doesn't show up for himself. And he has to learn to choose himself and his well-being first. Then he will start to align with the feminine. He needs to ask for help if he needs it. But literally, Spirit made us for each other. He needs to be grateful for what he has, practicing gratitude, and stop self-sabotaging because of inner child trauma that he won't heal. He was abandoned, rejected, or he fears that again. So he people pleases because he's scared people will abandon him again. His parent was neglectful. That created some depression. And when he feels depressed or he feels down, he self-sabotages and self-abandons. He puts those other people before himself and doesn't do self-care. A normal person goes to the gym, goes to the doctor, and challenges themselves to be better. He doesn't want to because he'd rather make sure the karmic has enough money to pay their bills, or the karmic is happy. He doesn't want... Wait, hold on, I'm sorry. Instead of caring for his own bills and his own mental health and his own physical health, it's like his mother, his father used to treat him bad, or they acted like they didn't care, so he'd go to random people for affection. When he was with the feminine, he did the same thing. But what happened is that when he did that, he met this karmic that confused him, turned him against you, sabotaged him for money, because the karmic is greedy and controlling. And if he can realize it, he can stop the pattern, but he keeps letting it happen. But he needs to understand that he is good enough. He just needs to believe in himself, because that's an insecurity. When you have an insecurity and you see other people that are more attractive, or you see people that have more money, or whatever it is, the trick is to work on yourself, so make yourself feel that way. And he doesn't get that, I guess, because he self-sabotages if he feels depressed. He self-sabotages and abandons himself again. Spirit, what does the collective need to know? You detaching... Okay. Very suddenly, you might be in another relationship. You might get into another relationship. And that is going to force him to face all this shit. Right now, he feels like you're waiting for him. He's, you detaching, okay, makes him feel, maybe if you get into another relationship, he's gonna, yeah, that's when everything's gonna hit the fan. He's gonna be forced to face how this isn't working with this person. They're controlling him, and he realizes it. He doesn't have any passion. He doesn't want to do it anymore. He wants reconciliation. He sees your worth. That makes him see the worth. But right now it's like in a pattern because of this third party situation. You might get into another relationship. Maybe he doesn't know how you healed. He doesn't know how you're getting that recognition. How did you do it? Because he keeps repeating patterns. He doesn't know what you did. It's almost like he wants to, but he's slowly waking up. The twin flames mirror each other, so if you heal, he heals. If you detach, he goes into his energy. He's trying to stop being greedy, materialistic. He's trying to get into this energy, but he doesn't know how to do it. He's trying to detach from these traits, from these greedy traits, maybe. Maybe you've been manifesting it, and he's finally starting to come into his own. He's starting to heal. He's starting to heal. He's starting to heal. But he's resisting the change. He's being called to change, but he's resisting it. But he does want to collaborate with you. He does want to work with you. He does want to come towards you. He does want reconciliation. He absolutely wants reconciliation. 3 of Pentacles, working with you. 3 of Cups, celebrations, reunions, etc., etc. The Fool coming towards you, and the 6 of Cups is all about reconciliation. He might want to confess about this other woman and take action because it's not working. It's not working anymore. He's starting to realize, he's starting to learn. He's starting to learn. He's starting to learn. He's realizing who's not for him and who is, and how he chose that. How he chose this other person that is against the norms. That's not for his highest good. That karmic isn't for his highest good. He is for his highest good. You are for his highest good, but he has to choose himself first. He has to say, when I'm sick, I go to the doctor. I ask for help when I need it. I eat right. I exercise. I take care of my physical, my mental. I go to the doctor, therapy, whatever. I journal. I do self-love, self-care. He has to do all of that. And then he will naturally want to come towards you because you embody that. You are the Empress. So I think that has a big thing about him learning his karmic lessons with this person. Self-love, self-abandonment, kind of healing all that shit. It wasn't your lesson. You guys both had that. I had a lot to do. I had a lot to do, and you couldn't do that together because it's toxic together. You come back together. That's why they always come back together. Yeah, that stress is gone, that toxic drama. Like dealing with it, recovering. You had to go through this to heal all that. We had to go through it. I had to heal all that shit. Lots of it. Now I know, and that's why when they come back together, they're a power couple, because he knows how to be in his divine energy, and so do you. This Queen of Swords reverse, you cutting him off makes him go into this energy. But he might still be here. He's not grounded yet, but he's going there. He's going there. Why the King of Pentacles reverse? He's resisting that change. He keeps repeating a pattern. But he's starting to put his burdens down as he's like realizing it and starting to hope, or your manifestation is working. He's starting to let this go, is what I feel like. He's gonna start working on himself, I think. He's going there. That's where he's going. His Emperor energy, his divine energy.